Hello, investors and crypto enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a topic that has shaken the markets and sparked heated debates. President Donald Trump's proposal to create a strategic cryptocurrency reserve in the United States. This news is causing massive market movements, bringing significant volatility and raising many questions. What does this mean for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and other cryptocurrencies? What are the implications for the global financial market? And most importantly, how could this affect your investments? In today's video, we'll analyze everything we know so far, including market reactions, the movement of major investors, and what we can expect in the coming days, especially with the crypto summit taking place at the White House this Friday, March 7th. To understand the impact of this announcement, we need to go back a few days. Last weekend, President Trump made a bombshell tweet stating that the creation of a U.S. strategic cryptocurrency reserve would be a priority for his administration, and that this reserve would include Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano. This statement alone was enough to cause a significant stir in the crypto market, especially among the mentioned assets. XRP, for example, jumped over 30% in just a few hours, while Solana and Cardano saw gains of up to 67%. But the big question that arose was, why did Trump specifically mention XRP, Solana, and Cardano instead of focusing only on Bitcoin and Ethereum? For many analysts, this raised suspicions of a conflict of interest, as these altcoins are highly volatile and can be significantly influenced by statements like this. It didn't take long for the administration to try and adjust the message, with a new statement saying the strategic reserve would include Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies, without specifying which ones. And that wasn't the only controversy. Trump's newly appointed crypto czar, David Sachs, who is now in charge of overseeing crypto regulations in the U.S., previously held significant investments in Solana and other digital assets. After the announcement, Sachs publicly stated that he had sold all his cryptocurrency holdings to avoid any conflicts of interest. But was that enough to reassure investors? The truth is that the market reacted with high volatility. After the initial excitement, a wave of profit-taking hit the market, causing Bitcoin to drop back into the $85,000 to $87,000 range. However, this volatility may only be the beginning. It appears that the real impact of this strategic reserve will be felt starting Friday, March 7th, when Trump is expected to make an official statement at the White House Crypto Summit. Now, another question arises. What exactly is a strategic reserve? Over the years, we've heard a lot about strategic reserves of oil, gold, and even food supplies. But a strategic cryptocurrency reserve is an entirely new concept, and it raises many doubts. Does the U.S. government plan to buy Bitcoin directly and store it as part of its national reserves? Or is the goal to encourage companies and banks to hold part of their assets in cryptocurrencies? Could this reserve be used to back the U.S. dollar, as some speculate? And what would be the impact of that on the market? If we think of Bitcoin as a reserve asset, it makes sense for governments to consider accumulating it. After all, Bitcoin has characteristics very similar to gold: limited supply, immutability, and resistance to censorship. However, unlike gold, Bitcoin has a major technological advantage. It is digital and can be stored and transferred with extreme efficiency. If the United States truly implements this strategy, we could be witnessing the beginning of a new era for Bitcoin, where governments and large institutions start seeing it as a fundamental asset for their reserves. And this could push its price to new all-time highs. But here's the problem. What happens to the altcoins? Unlike Bitcoin, which is already widely accepted as a solid and scarce asset, the altcoins mentioned by Trump still face significant challenges. XRP, for example, is still in the middle of regulatory battles with the SEC, and Solana, despite its growing popularity, has already suffered from network centralization issues and technical failures. On the other hand, including Ethereum in the reserve makes sense, since it is the world's second largest cryptocurrency, and serves as the foundation for much of the decentralized financial infrastructure. But the main question remains: how will this reserve be structured, and what will its true purpose be? The market, however, is not waiting for answers to react. Since Trump's announcement, we have seen a significant increase in trading volume for Bitcoin and Ethereum, with a sharp rise in long positions in futures contracts. This indicates that many investors are already betting on a rally in the coming months, especially if the government starts buying Bitcoin directly. At the same time, analysts warn that there are still significant risks. U.S. regulators have already expressed concern over this proposal, arguing that the creation of a strategic cryptocurrency reserve could lead to market manipulation, favoring certain assets while harming others. Additionally, there is the possibility of retaliation from competing governments, such as China and the European Union, which could see this strategy as an attempt to dominate the global crypto market. And the impact isn't just limited to the United States. If this reserve truly materializes, other countries may follow suit, creating their own strategic Bitcoin and Ethereum reserves. This could trigger a new bull cycle similar to what we saw in 2021 when major corporations started adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. But what about the short term? What can we expect in the coming days? Everything will depend on what is announced this Friday. If Trump officially confirms that the US government will begin purchasing Bitcoin directly, this could push the price quickly above $100,000. However, if the announcement is vague or includes restrictive regulatory measures, the market could react negatively, leading to another correction. Right now, the crypto fear and greed index is still in caution territory, showing that investors are waiting for more clarity before making big moves. The MVR ratio, which measures the relationship between market value and realized value, also indicates that Bitcoin has not yet reached extreme euphoria, meaning there is still room for further appreciation. What is certain, however, is that the next few days will be crucial for the cryptocurrency market. The United States' decision to create a strategic cryptocurrency reserve could be a game changer, pushing Bitcoin to new heights or generating new uncertainties that could impact the entire sector. Stay tuned because in the next part, we'll dive even deeper into the potential consequences of this decision and what it could mean for the future of cryptocurrencies. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with more insights.